This could be one of the most shocking stories in history. October 3rd, 2024. In the southern part of the sub-Saharan Africa, a president stands in front of his palace. Beside him is a young man, beaming with joy and excitement. The event is live on air. The president is announcing a groundbreaking innovation, a self-powering electric vehicle. The vehicle is capable of generating its own electricity using radio wave technology. It's the world's first ever free energy vehicle, a car that requires no fuel, no recharging, no extra input whatsoever to operate. Not even Tesla or BYD have come this close. It's groundbreaking. Full of conviction, the president assures the world how his countrymen are capable of spearheading game-changing innovations first of its kind, capable of challenging traditional ways of doing things. This wasn't just a news clip, it was an endorsement by the head of state. Except for one big problem. It's all a lie. Maxwell Chikumbutso had approached the government of Zimbabwe and convinced them on how his company, Saith Technology, had invented a way of generating unlimited amount of green energy from radio waves. President Emmerson Mnangagwa was sure his country had just found a solution to one of the biggest challenges globally. A grand achievement for the country's struggling economy. The president and his team had a global headline to break, though prematurely as it turned out to be. As the story unfolded, it pulled along with it a dark cloud, covered in a mystery that sparked a wave of controversies, excitement, and skepticism. Scientists would prove the technology impossible, and journalists would expose the naked lies beneath the story. The inventor himself had no record of invention to his name, apart from records of crime and prison. This is the true story of Maxwell Sangulani Chikumbutso and his green energy vehicle. Saith EV was meant to be a tale of a revolutionary invention, a mid-sized electric SUV with a top speed of 220 km/h, self-parking sensors, and autonomous driving capabilities. A unit costs just $14,000 to produce and supposedly runs perpetually without the need for fuel or recharging. It's solely powered by radio waves, just the ambient radio frequencies around us. A car that literally powers itself using the air around us without needing anyone's intervention. Too good to be true, right? It surely turned out to be. The car is a brainchild of an ambitious inventor named Maxwell Chikumbutso. An elegantly looking compact SUV, irresistibly beautiful, and there are plans to establish the manufacturing plant in Zimbabwe for vehicles using this technology. Maxwell isn't done yet. He's unveiling yet another unprecedented invention, a hypersonic energy device, also referred to as microsonic energy device or MSED. The hypersonic device is allegedly capable of harvesting radio wave frequencies to generate electricity to power vehicles and other applications without needing conventional fuel or recharging. He's also unveiling a self-powered motorbike and a green generator, all running on energy derived from radio waves. The hypersonic device is allegedly capable of harvesting radio wave frequencies to generate electricity to power vehicles and other applications without needing conventional fuel or recharging. Some reports even suggested attempts were made on his life due to the groundbreaking nature of his invention. This achievement isn't just Maxwell's achievement and not just Zimbabwe's, but a tower of glory for Africa, celebrated in front of the world. A miracle of a life that survived demise at the hands of the evil ones to attain success, or so we are made to believe. An African man has come up with an innovation never seen anywhere in the world. If successfully commercialized, this groundbreaking technology could end fuel dependency, transform global economies, and revolutionize transport and logistics. But there is another problem. All these alleged inventions could neither be verified scientifically or be technically explained by Maxwell or his engineering team. He was telling a fancy story supported by physics but not grounded in scientific facts. Maxwell tried to convince the world that his invention was rather miraculous with no scientific proof. This is further reflected in the name of his company, Saith, a biblical term translated to mean say. On the website of Saith, there are more spiritual texts than the engineering information. While the pursuit of revolutionary technology is exciting, it must be grounded in reality, transparency, and verifiable facts. Maxwell had no proof, no formula, and no facts for his invention. Not even a single patent for this. Cracks were all over the story, and the world wasn't too blind to see. As Africa celebrated, eagle-eyed individuals activated a fact-finding mission. Reports from outlets like PR Nigeria and Hana Radio exposed several red flags. Critics and journalists, including award-winning Zimbabwean journalist Hopewell Rugoho Chinon, began to expose the inconsistencies. The cat was finally out of the bag. It turned out the vehicle showcased by Chikumbutso was a commercially available Kai X3 Pro. Contrary to the claims, the Chinese-made car is powered by the conventional lithium iron phosphate battery. Maxwell never agreed with the allegations but revealed they were having a partnership with Kai manufacturers. And what about the highly touted MSED machine?
The microsonic energy device, and you are the first people in the world who are seeing what is the microsonic image device and how it looks like.
The reverse image search reportedly revealed it was a portable power station available on Amazon. Some even identified it as a Broadway portable power station. This is either a perfect coincidence or April Fool's Day. The fundamental claim of the car running solely on ambient radio waves was strongly dismissed by the scientific community. Current understanding of physics does not support the viability of harnessing enough energy from radio waves in this manner to power a vehicle. There is simply not enough radio waves on an industrial scale. As highlighted by TechZim, Chikumbutso himself admitted that his inventions allegedly violates fundamental laws of physics and presents it as a miracle. In reality, the president of Zimbabwe and his team had been all but duped by a crafty innovator who presented foreign-made products as his own. While the story may have been a genuine desire to promote innovation and African technological advancement on a global stage, it also highlights how easily misinformation can spread, especially when amplified by social media and critical reporting, and that no one is safe, including the president of the country. We hope that Zimbabwe's government appreciates that before celebrating a breakthrough, rigorous scrutiny is essential. Born and raised in Harare, Maxwell Chikumbutso claims to be a self-taught engineer. According to various reports, he dropped out of school at an early age, but his curiosity and desire for success pushed him into venturing into green energy technology. Various reports across Africa report the Saith executive director as a man with a troubled past. According to Zimbabwe, Maxwell Sangulani Chikumbutso is a convict with a history of multiple crimes ranging from armed robbery to illegal possession of firearms. Between December 2019 and January 2020, the name Maxwell Chikumbutso was on police radar for criminal cases involving robberies of several Total fuel stations in and around Harare. On the Christmas Eve of 2019, a Total service station in southern Harare was robbed at gunpoint. Criminals took off with $15,000. On January 8, 2020, $8,000 were stolen by armed criminals from a Total service station in Waterfalls. And on January 14, 2020, armed robbers raided a Total service station in Msasa and took off with $10,000. Case number HC1234/20 involved an appeal by Maxwell Chikumbutso against a conviction of fraud in the High Court of Zimbabwe. The High Court upheld the conviction, citing sufficient evidence and fear of default by the suspect. The four men involved in robberies of Total service stations had accused Chikumbutso of being the owner of the unlicensed firearm found in their car. Also, police and prosecutors had reported strong evidence linking Maxwell Sangulani Chikumbutso to various armed robberies. President Emerson Mnangagwa had announced Maxwell Chikumbutso as a prosecuted inventor facing arrest by Zimbabwean government.
So they wanted to arrest him for changing physics.
Yes. Even when we tried to file a patent, they said we were violating the natural laws of physics.
Zimbabwe had fact-checked this claim and found Chikumbutso was one of the undercover agents for the ruling ZANU-PF party.
President Mnangagwa revealed that he was personally supporting Chikumbutso in his endeavors.
This proved one thing: the state had known Chikumbutso for a while. Some of the court records involving Maxwell Chikumbutso's conviction have since disappeared from the court records and website archives. Maxwell Sangulani Chikumbutso is reported to have changed his own name soon after his conviction. What are your thoughts on this? Were you too swept by the news, or you didn't know about it? Let us know in the comment section. And if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more stories and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss the next video. Thank you for choosing to watch this video, and thank you for supporting this channel. My name is Francis. Cheers!